Before I call on the next speaker, Honorable Reddy, right at the back, why do you want to be recognized?
Thank you, Honorable House Chair. I rise on a point of procedure. The matter has been raised with the table staff, and we were assured that this will be corrected during the course of the sitting. Unfortunately, it has not. The point that we want to raise is that MK Party is the official opposition. And if you look at past traditions, whenever the SONA debate took place, it was the official opposition that had the final right of reply before the executive. And that has not been corrected. I urge you to correct that now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Reddy. Look, I am aware that of course, in terms of our speaking order, the official opposition, not necessarily the second largest party, always have the right to field the first speaker in the debate after the executive has introduced the matter. And my understanding has always been that that's part of a political agreement to give effect to the fact that we are having a political debate. My understanding has not been that that necessarily extends to the closure of the debate. I would, however, advise, this is a joint sitting and we have a joint rules committee, which meets, well, there's rules committees in the two different houses, which then ultimately can contribute towards the joint rules. And if there is a strong feeling that this must be institutionalized, my advice is to take it to the different rules committees. So for now, I'm, as the presiding officer, not in a position to turn around or swap around speakers on the speaking list or the order of speakers. Thank you. The next speaker, yes, I see further hands. Honorable Dagmo, why do you want to be recognized? Is that a new matter?
Yes, Chair, it's directly related to your response on this matter. The Honourable Member, through you, is part of a structure called the Chief Whips Forum of the National Assembly. And he has never raised that issue there. I think the problem we're dealing with is that no one knows who is the Chief Whip of the MKP. That's the problem.
Honourable Dagmo, you're now not assisting. I've made firstly a ruling, so I don't need assistance with the ruling, and your remark there is not assisting the process. I see further.
But how many chief whips do they have?
Order. Dr. Letlape.
Thank you, thank you, House Chair. I think what might assist, Chair, is to ensure that things are put in order. When you walk through the Marx building, you see the DA labeled as the official opposition.
Yeah,
That is part of the confusion.
Yeah.
So can we ensure that as we correct these things, that the DA is properly placed as part of government?
Yeah.
And the official opposition is the
Honourable
MKP.
members, I've been patient now, and now the Honourable Mathys also wants a bite at the cherry. I've been very patient. Honourable Mathys, I'll give you an opportunity just now.
Thank you, Chair. You're always patient with me.
No,
it.
just stand
But
down
Chair,
for
we
a
also
moment. Just stand down for a moment. Let me just address what the Honourable Letlape has raised. This is also not assisting Honourable Letlape. That matter around signage or whatever can be attended to, but it's of no relevance to us here today. I'm going to have the Honourable Mathys, and then we must move on with the debate.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. It's always better to move on after the EFF. But, Chair, we do have a problem because the DA, they are in government. Even yesterday, there's now a title called second largest party.
Yeah.
It has never existed, and we are here in public, so the whole public is seeing the second largest. We don't know. There's no second largest, so it must just be noted. We don't know.
Yeah.
And Honourable Steenhuisen's even putting up his hand. He's about to even exit the DA. So
Thank
I
you,
don't know
Honourable
why he's there.
Mathys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's only
Honourable
one
members.
largest party,
No.
ANC.
We are still busy with the debate on the SONA. Honourable Skosana, unless you're going to raise a new point of order.
There's nothing is going to raise.
Thank you, Chair. Mgcinisihlalo uyavuma ukuthi umkhonto wesizwe party is an official opposition la
thank you,
ngaphakathi
thank you.
na.
Yeah,
You must agree on that, Chair.
Honourable
You
Skosana,
cannot
no.
deny that, Chair.
Honourable Skosana, I've made the ruling. I've advised that the matter be taken to the two rules.
No, but do you agree that we are an official opposition party
members.
here?
Honourable members, we need to move on now.
No, but do you agree, Chair? I'm asking you.
Thank you.
Go ask him outside. We're busy.
No, Chair.
Order.
We're busy.
No, Chair.
No, honourable members, I've dealt
No.
with the matter. Even if all of you want to give me the power to swap around speakers, I'm not authorized to do that. I really want us to move on, and there's still further members. They're raising hands. Honourable members, I've pleaded with you that unless it's a new matter, we must move on. Honourable Mathys, is it a new matter?
Sorry, Honorable Speaker. We're debating issues that does not belong here.
Yes.
Please lead us properly. We can't just discuss anything that is put on the floor. We are discussing the state of the nation.
Yes.
That's what we're discussing. Anything else, my weight belongs, then ibuye is up.
Sige, hlala phansi.
Thank you. You indeed. No. Honourable members.
Hlala
Honourable
phansi.
members, I can't keep unrecognized members who want to litigate the matter. I'm going to call the next speaker on the order paper now. The Honourable Mkwena Zondi.
Chair,
Honourable Malema, is it a new matter?
yes.
Yes.
Chair, it is incorrect to suggest that the order of speakers is not a relevant question belonging to this House.
No.
We are
Honourable
not
Malema.
speaking in a sheep crawl. We are speaking in Parliament,
No.
and that matter is arisen here. Therefore, it is
Honourable-
a relevant place to be raised. However, you have made a ruling, but the insinuation that the matter does not belong here is misleading.
No. Honourable Malema, thank you. We have structures and platforms in this Parliament which deals with our rules and our orders. It cannot be litigated in a full sitting. The Honourable Mkwena Zondi.
Is she new? She's another new one.
Honourable Speaker, honourable members, I make no apology as I rise to salute President Jacob Zuma, a leader they have vilified, a leader they have tried to destroy, yet a leader that the people of South Africa will never stop loving. Chairperson, where I come from in KwaZulu-Natal, ugogo wami used to tell us about terrifying creatures called amazimzim, monsters that eat everything in their path as they rule by fear. Today, I stand in this house and say I have seen one with my very own eyes. He is Izimuzim that has eaten the ANC from the inside out, and in doing so, he has begun to consume the future of South Africa. He stood here before this nation and promised a new dawn. What we are living today is a new dawn in long, dark nights. A night of record of unemployment. A night where economic growth exists
Honourable
only in
Mokoena.
his speeches.
Honourable
A
Mokoena, if I
night
can
where
ask you to
young
take your seat, please. Please take your seat. Can we
Thanks,
hear your
Honourable
point of
Chair.
order, please?
I'm rising on Rule 52 of the joint rules on the use of unparliamentary language. The honourable member is referring to the president as Izimzim, meaning that the president is a monster.
Didn't mention the president.
Can you please show
Skosana didn't mention the
Ushilo.
Uyilona.
Izimzim.
Uyilona.
Honorable members. Chair.
Uyilo. Uyilo.
Chair.
Members,
Can we have order in the house?
Them feet, let them wear it. Uyilo. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. Uyilo.
Some of you yesterday you say we are papa.
Can I please make
Some of you say we are papa yesterday.
Honorable members.
I
can't hear each other.
Tiger, whoa.
Honorable members, those of you who are choosing to unmute yourselves without being recognized, or please ask to immediately desist. Honorable member, thank you for your point of order. I'm afraid with the level of noise in the chamber, I was unable to hear. We will have to consult Hansard and listen for the comments that were made, and we undertake to do so. Having said that, honorable members, I do believe that we all know the rules of the House when it relates to decorum and the manner in which we address each other, and I therefore ask you, Honorable Mokoena, to continue with your speech.
He stood here before the nation and promised a new dawn. But what we are living today, ladies and gentlemen, is not a new dawn. It is a long, dark night. A night of record unemployment, a night where economic growth exists only in speeches, a night where young people have stopped believing that their lives will be better than those of their parents. He said, Tumamina. His new name is Tuladu. We sent you to create jobs, and you sent back unemployment. We sent him to fix the state, and he sent back commissions. We sent him to restore hope, and he sent back load shedding. South Africa does not suffer from the shortage of plans. South Africa suffers from a shortage of leadership. 3 weeks ago, the members of Umkhonto weSizwe Party embarked on what has now become the most successful back-to-school program in South Africa. We restored dignity to our learners, bringing real relief to the struggling families and reaching schools in government where they have been neglected for years. Kwase kwatatazela amasela-ke o-MEC, ama-minister all over the provinces trying to stop Umkhonto weSizwe. It was a demonstration of organizational capacity, the political will we have in Umkhonto weSizwe, because you said you are the servant of the people, but the servant of the people does not perform a symbolical secrecy of hidden wealth. You, President, will forever be remembered for one image, dollars concealed on a sofa in Palapal.
Honorable Mokoena, can I ask you to resume your seats again, please? We have a point of order.
No, thank you very much, House Chair. I did not want to do this, but is the member getting married after this debate?
Yes. Yes.
Really see Ramon.
Honorable member, I think we all know that's not a point of order. Honorable Mokoena, please continue your speech.
Honorable Chair, where I come from, we wear white when you go to funerals. Today is the burial site of the GNU. From the moment every word about ethics is lost meaning because of you, every promise to fight corruption sounded hollow.
Honorable Mokoena, once again, please take your seat. Honorable Malema, on what are you rising?
No, thanks, Chair. I thought you'll rule on that point of order where a man mocks a dress of a woman, and those who laugh the loudest are women themselves.
Whoa!
It can't be that a man must be analyzing how a woman is dressed in Parliament. It's the most sexist statement ever, and he should have ruled on that. And women who claim to be feminist are the ones who are clapping the loudest. Shame on you.
GPV. GNU women. It's
Honorable
GNU
members,
women.
It has been an engaging 2 days, and we have shown remarkably good discipline for 2 days. We're in the last stretch before the end of the debate, and I urge you to maintain that same level of discipline and decorum. Please, honourable members, let's not throw accusations and rude remarks to one another. I do think we need to still address each other with respect in this House. Joint sitting and in the individual houses, we have a tradition of respect. Let's uphold that, and let's remember that we should respect each other when we're addressing. Can I then ask you, Honourable Mokoena, to please continue?
Chair.
Honourable
Chair.
Mokoena, I have another point of order. Please sit. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Chair, I think the honorable thing to do is to ask the member to withdraw that statement. If now that it has been clarified that it's wrong what he said, we appeal to his conscience to withdraw that statement in honor of women of this country.
When has Malema become gender activist?
Minister?
GPV. Oh, let's see, withdraw.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I do not know why we want to disempower the Honorable Member. The Honorable Member responded and say her dress code is a symbol of celebration because so that woman has taken out the power. He does not need a man to fight for her. And also, so the fact that you want to speak on behalf of a woman who's empowered and defended, she's very strong. She has put a point across.
Don't take her agency away. No, you must submarine minister. You even in the
Thank you very
office
much.
of the presidency.
Honourable
Submarine.
We are not a lawyer. We are such an
Thank you very much.
embarrassment.
Honourable Mr. Mandi, what is your
The
point of order?
president, we are an embarrassment to the country.
Sexist apologist.
They started yesterday.
Honourable Nzamandi?
No, Chair, sicela ukuthi abavele bahoxise ngoba lento abayenzayo ayilunganga. Ingakho beluza namavoti nje ngoba abanambeko.
Ikwenzile izolo.
Honourable members, I believe I made my ruling already. I did request all members to continue treating each other with decorum and respect. I do think that the Honourable Mokoena responded adequately, and I think we should continue unless, Honourable Mathys, you have something new you would like to raise.
No, Chair, you have not asked him to withdraw. He's even laughing there. He thinks he's at a bar here drinking. He
Honourable
must
Mathys,
withdraw.
I think you should be
Chair,
addressing
you
the
are
chair.
not. No,
Thank
it's
you.
point of order on you, Chair. You are not respecting the woman here in this parliament. You're not protecting us, right here in Parliament. If it's not Cyril Ramaphosa who laughs at EFF members getting beat up, you just saying you've made a ruling. No, he must stand up and he must withdraw. He's laughing.
It's not Cyril Ramaphosa, it's President Cyril
President
Ramaphosa.
to you, President to you, President to you,
Call it Mandisa, so, and you didn't rule.
President Ramaphosa to you.
President Ramaphosa, even worse, he
Honourable
was
Mathys.
laughing while EFF women were beat up.
Honourable
to
Mathys,
2022.
we cannot hear you. Your microphone is not a pro.
ANC people are just
There you go.
talking and presenting.
Honourable Mathys, can I ask you to desist from addressing members directly?
Okay, I'm going to talk slowly now.
Yes.
Chair, I'm calling order on you. And I'm looking at that honorable member who's busy insulting women and then he still laughs. And you think it's okay, no chair? You think, no chair, I'm still talking. You think that it's okay to just make a ruling and you are not asking him to stand up and he must apologize.
Honourable
like he
Mathys.
did a point of order. You are
Honourable
protecting
Mathys.
us. This GNU just continues abusing women here in Parliament.
Honourable
and you'll
Mathys,
do
if I can
nothing
ask you
about
to
it.
turn off your microphone. Thank you very much. I have made my ruling, Honourable Mathys. If you have a problem with it, I think you know what the arrangements are for that, and you can make the appropriate comments in writing to the Joint Rules Committee. Honourable Member, what is your point of order?
No, Chair, I want to suggest that rather than allowing the House to degenerate, we should ask you to let the member proceed. But before we adjourn today, you listen to the hindsight and make a ruling on the matter.
I'm sorry, Honourable Member, I've made my ruling already. I think the member should proceed. She also dealt with the matter. Let's allow Honourable Mokoena Zondi to conclude her speech. Thank you, Honourable Mokoena Zondi. Please take the microphone.
Chair, you are protecting an 82 million rand defroster. Froster there.
We need a better line.
That one. 82 million rand froster. That's what you are protecting.
Chair, where white monopoly capital remains untouched in this country because they own you. Spatial apartheid remains intact. The Western Cape is curated like a European enclave, while Guguletu and Khayelitsha resemble war zones. The GNU now wants to deploy the South African Defence Force, while the economic structure that produces the violence remains protected. You want us to turn the province into a Palestine war zone in Guguletu and turn Guguletu into Gaza. We say no to an economic geography that mirrors colonial design in the land of our forebearers. This is not accidental, it is systematic. Deploy special task force elite units to confront the criminal networks in the Western Cape and Gauteng today. As the MK Party, we reject a future where South Africans become a playground for global elites while its people survive on its own social grind. We remain nation managed by rating agencies. We reject that we are managed by rating agencies. We demand land justice. We demand economic sovereignty. We demand free education. We demand disciplined nation building. We demand water, electricity, the rights and privileges of people living with disadvantages. We demand secure borders and managed immigration. We demand the restoration of traditional authority. We demand accountability across all arms of state, including the judiciary. South Africa is not facing a temporary crisis. We are living through a lost decade, a decade when lights went out and never truly came back, a decade where the rail and ports stopped moving within this economy. Ramaphosa, 25,000 Tongaat unit workers are preparing for unemployment under your economy. Entire communities of the KZN are watching their livelihoods collapse before your very own eyes. And you come to this house and speak to us about growth and renewal. You will go down in the history as the president who can turn sugar into joblessness. Do not ask us to celebrate progress while 25,000 families are being pushed to poverty. Tongaat Hewlett is not a balance sheet. It is the heartbeat of the rural towns of the KZN. It is small-scale growers and workers who carried this industry through generations. And under your leadership, the heartbeat is being silenced. So do not make a mockery of our pain. Uthi kuthina umnotho uyakhula kanti empeleni uthatha ushukela uphendula inyembezi zabantu. History will not remember you as the architect of a new dawn. History will remember you as the president of South Africa's lost decade. And the most truthful truth is, it was not done by you. It was done by you deliberately. We will continue teaching you how to govern through the school of Umkhonto weSizwe that was founded by President Jacob Zuma, a school that understands that leadership is not theory, it is delivery. Our communities can rest assured that after the 2026 local government elections, izwe lizobuyela ebantwini. We are here in Parliament and you never believed it would happen. But because of your stolen votes, we managed to stay with a few. We are here in Parliament as seeing Dawo. We are the voice, we will be the shield and the instrument through which the power will return to its people. And as our elders taught us in KwaZulu-Natal, inyoka ishawe ekhanda, namhlanje sizonishaya ekhanda.
Honourable Mokoena Zondi, can you take your seat, please? Honourable Member, on what are you rising?
Honorable Chair, the member on the floor has again made an allegation that votes were stolen, and that is something that she must bring to a substantive motion. Otherwise, she must withdraw that. There were no votes that were stolen. There were absolutely no votes that were stolen. The MK lost fair and square.
Thank you, honourable member. Honourable members, if you can
It's not an allegation.
allow me space to make a ruling. I believe, honourable member, that is a point for debate and one which will be debated hotly in the recreation room at the back. Honourable Mokoena Zondi, if you can continue with your speech, please.
And as our leader taught us in KZN, Chair.
Honourable Mantashe, if you can resume your seat, please.
Sit down, Mantasha. Sit down, Tiger.
Ehlisa Tiger.
Sit down, Uncle Quizzy.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Tiger.
Honourable Mokoena Zondi, please continue.
As our elders taught us in KZN, ukuthi inyoka ibulawa ekhanda ishaywe ekhanda. Namhlanje sizoshaya ijenyu emakhanda. Sizoniququda nonke. Because when the head fails, the whole nation suffers. But amazimzim of our stories ruled through fear. But they were always defeated the moment the people stood up. And this year, in the local government elections, people will stand up and call you by your name. Today, we have called you by your name. Uwuthula tu. And the people of South Africa are no longer afraid of you. Thank you.